Hey, how's it going guys? I'm Dom, and in today's video we're going to be checking out the Soundpeats RunFree. Now for those of you who are new to my channel, a few months ago I checked out the slightly less expensive model, the Soundpeats RunFree Lite, and I was actually incredibly satisfied with these. Now, if you're not familiar with this sort of technology, uh, these are air conduction headphones. So basically, they don't actually go into your ear, which I think is really good, especially when you are out and about. If you are running, if you are cycling, even if you are walking, if I'm honest, they are perfect because you can hear everything around you, so you don't get hit by a car, which I guess is quite important. But yeah, what sets these apart, obviously, number one thing is the price, and the second thing is the design. I find these a lot more comfortable than the previous model, which is really nice to see. I guess it's all down to the design of them being behind the ear. But there'll be a little bit more on that later in this video, because the first thing I wanted to talk about is the specs. So for starters, I've already talked about the fact that these have an open ear design, which allow you to monitor the area around you, which once again is perfect for cycling, running, even if you're out on a walk. So it has a nickel titanium memory alloy neckband, so it's stable when it comes to exercise. Now, one thing I'll tell you is that these feel a lot more premium than the Soundpeats RunFree Lite. Apart from that, you have a full grade liquid silicone body. It's skin friendly and it's comfortable. I seriously agree with that. Apart from that, you also have a 16.2mm ultra large driver unit. Together with bass boost algorithm, makes the bass more, well, feelable, I guess, if that's even a word, more powerful. And you also get a dual mic for call noise reduction, which I think is pretty cool. Now, before we get any further in this video, Soundpeats have sent these out for me to try out in return for my honest opinion and review. But they are not influencing this review at all. Everything that you hear and see in this video are my own thoughts and first impressions. Let's get to the unboxing. Yeah, so this is what the box looks like. You have your full specs here. Let's take a look at what we get inside. It's very light, this. I think the same can be said for the Soundpeats RunFree Lite, because they were pretty light. But yeah, let's take a closer look. So that is it. Obviously you've got some documentation here. Back to the side, you have a USB-A to USB-C cable. And these are the headphones. One of the first things I notice is that they feel a lot more premium compared to the Soundpeats RunFree Lite, and they definitely feel a lot more rubbery as well as bendy, which is nice to see. You've got your buttons up here, which appear to have minus, play and plus, and that's what they look like. Very shiny. Let that focus in a little bit, but yeah, very shiny. And you got some more documentation here. Okay, so these are the headphones, and yeah, that's what they look like. They don't have any earbuds or any ear tips inside of them. They literally sit on top of your ear. Button wise, the buttons are just in the back here. We've got plus, minus, and play, and they sit on your head just like that, or on your ears just like that, and they are actually incredibly comfortable to wear. And as you can see, your ear isn't fully covered as well, so you can hear all the surroundings around you, which massive bonus, especially for people like me who, well, cycle a lot, I guess. Now, sound quality wise, I was actually impressed with these. Now, for those of you who don't follow my weekly newsletter, which by the way, I'll leave it linked down in the description of this video. I highly recommend you follow that for behind the scenes content, as well as my latest blog articles on my blog. But yeah, anyway, approximately it's been what, 2 weeks ago now, I took part in the Hell of North Cotswolds mountain bike challenge, and on one of the last hills I failed because I let's just say fell off my mountain bike. I guess there was a lot of mud at the bottom of the hill which I didn't anticipate, and I fell off it, injuring my arm. And unfortunately, it is my right arm, which, as a right-handed person, has made things incredibly difficult. But yesterday, I was able to go on a first bike ride since that event, and what it was pretty painful because I still can't put pressure on that arm. I did manage to test these out whilst cycling, and one thing I'm going to say is that they sound incredible. I was able to hear all of the sound around me. I was able to hear cars, I was able to hear pedestrians, and I was able to hear everything around me, which is essential. I hate using earbuds, or even with decent transparency mode, any form of headphones when I cycle is just dangerous, and I don't like it. But these are absolutely fine for that sort of thing. Same goes for running. If you like running, if you just like walking, hiking, that sort of thing, these are perfect. Now, sound quality wise, I see what they mean about that in the description of the product on the box, because the bass is actually really good. You really do hear that thump, and the sound quality is really good as well. One of the things that I've seen in ever bone conducting headphones or ever air conducting headphones is that you do tend to lose that bass and that sound quality, but these prove that wrong, because you not only do you have that bass, but you also have that clarity in the sound quality, which I'm incredibly satisfied with. Now, these also happen to have a mic, so what I'm going to do is I'm now going to test the mic by showing you what it sounds like. Okay, so I am now recording this part of the video using these, and I don't actually know what they sound like. I haven't actually had a chance to test or listen to the mic quality of these. I'm hoping obviously it sounds at least a little bit reasonable, but you be the judge of that. I unfortunately haven't had a chance to see what they sound like. But what I can say as well is I just heard a car go past through my open window, and I heard that incredibly well with these. So that's another thing. I can also hear the fans inside of my computer extremely well, because obviously my ears aren't covered. But yeah, you let me know in the comments what the mic sounds like. Okay, so I haven't heard the mic quality of these just yet. I'll hear that for the first time during editing this video. But as I already mentioned, I'm hoping that they sound at least a little bit reasonable. What you have to remember about this particular style of headphones is that the mic is actually quite far away from your mouth. But we'll see what that sounds like later on. And hopefully it sounds pretty good. But if I was to summarize my first impressions of these after daily driving them for a while now, I think that these are actually incredibly good. I mean, for starters, they are extremely comfortable to wear. You practically don't realize that they're there. You forget that they're there, which is pretty cool. They have really good sound quality, decent bass. On top of that, they actually are incredibly safe. If you're a runner, if you're a cyclist, or if you are working in an environment where you need to hear things, these are pretty decent for that. I mean, even if the music's playing loud, you can still hear some of the surroundings around you, which is incredibly good. But yeah, that's it from me in this video. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more great content, and don't forget to check out the links at the description of this video. Till next time.